situation is getting much better and much easier to handle, but with that being said, I do still have quite a few things I have to take. This is my Histo X, which is a natural antihistamine. I used to have to take 2 a day, and now I just take it as needed, so that's amazing. I do still have to take this HPLR twice a day. This kills bad bacteria in your gut. And then I take vitamin D3. This is 2000 IU, which is 250% of your daily value. So I was taking Zachary's vitamin D, which was 10,000 IU. And it was too much for me. It made me feel anxious and nauseous, which is a common side effect of too much vitamin D. So I got my own of just a smaller dosage. And then the newest introduction into my regimen is this GR SSR. They're little vials of liquid, and they're meant to kill off a specific bacteria in the gut called Giardia. It's actually a common thing that pets get, but it's caused from maybe things found in like fruits and vegetables. I don't quite exactly remember, but I have to take 3 of these kits over the next 4 months to fully get rid of it. So I take 1 little vial every 3 days, and today I'm on vial 4, which I'm so excited to finally be on 4 because symptoms get worse between vials 2 and 4. So I'm happy to be taking 4 so that hopefully symptoms only get better from here on out. It makes me a little bit nauseous, a little extra tired, and makes my like internal allergies flare up really bad. So hopefully it's not going to be as bad today. So just a little vial like this. I dump the whole thing under my tongue, and I have to hold it for about 30 seconds, and that's it. The taste isn't so bad. It kind of just tastes like alcohol almost, so it just burns more than anything. The flavor is not bad at all, not much to comment on. I made these blueberry muffins. They're grain-free, sugar-free, all that good stuff to follow the plant paradox. They're actually really, really good. Blueberries, almond flour. I used my Swerve granular sugar sweetener, some cinnamon, you know, the regular like baking stuff, but they actually turned out really good. And I'm so glad I made these because now it's like an easy to go snack. It is exactly what I need on Instacart day. So I'm gonna pack 2 of these into a little baggie. I'm gonna take a beef stick with me too. I'll probably take, yeah, I'll just take 1 of these little ones with me. So I'll have a little snack bag, a water, my coffee, and that way I can stay out for a little while because it is already 9:20. I kind of got a slow start to the morning, and I'd like to try to stay out until about 1 p.m. That's when I notice I start to like be done for the day. So as long as I've got these couple snacks with me, I should be good. My body is used to fasting in the mornings, so shouldn't be an issue.
I don't know where we go. I feel like it's changed, love. I'm losing my mind, feeling that kind of love. I feel like a deep hole. You give me something that I can't give you here. Tell me what you're thinking. I need to know you're feeling. If you can show me.
Well, it's been almost 2 full hours since I last talked to you, and I was just waiting for an Instacart order, so I was just scrolling through TikTok while I waited, and I still have yet to get an order. So I've decided I'm gonna try to get some things done in the meantime so I don't feel like I'm just wasting the day away. I had some towels washing earlier, so I'm gonna take those out and fold them up and put them away.
Don't get too close to me, cause I need my fantasy. Here I am, falling down, crashing down, and I feel like I don't need you. Here I am, falling down, deep inside, and I feel like I don't need you.
So on my white cleaning towels go in here. This is the pantry because I use them almost daily to wipe off like the counters and stuff after being in the kitchen. They look a little dirty. They're just stained. I don't know what it is about our wood furniture, but like all of our dark wood pieces like stain no matter what fabric I'm using to wipe it up. Like it just comes off brown and then does not come off of the towel, but the color doesn't come off the actual piece of furniture. So it doesn't really make sense to me, but that's why they look dirty. They're clean, I promise. It's just discoloration from our wood furniture. And then these are all of our kitchen hand towels, and I like to just put them in here. I used to store all of our hand towels upstairs in the towel closet, but it just started to not make sense because I'd have to run upstairs every time I needed a new towel, and that just seemed like such a waste when I can just store them here. So now they stay in the pantry for easy access. And this, I don't know if you guys care about this, but I used to just keep 2 hand towels on the bar right here of the oven. You guys know what I'm talking about. For like just to easily grab, and that's just how I always did it because I grew up having it that way, so that's all I ever knew. Then I realized that it's kind of inconvenient to come all the way from the sink to the stove to dry your hands and you're dripping water all along the way. So now I still put 2 here, but they don't really get used. They're more for like decorative purposes, or if you need to like wipe something up really quick. It's okay for them to get dirty. And then I keep a separate towel that's better for drying and stuff. And I keep this one just sitting out on top of the counter right next to the sink. That way we can like easily dry our hands, wipe up any water that got splashed around or whatever. So I just keep this little guy right here. Hello, I'm out doing Instacart. Eee, my makeup looks kind of bad. Anyway, I just did my first order and I've yet to get another one, so I'm just stopped in some random neighborhood to eat my other muffin. It's about 12:30. Since I came out so late in the day, I might try to stay out till like 2 instead of 1. And it's a beautiful day. It's probably like 58 degrees, but there's no wind. The sun is shining. It's gorgeous. I really like these muffins. And the blueberries I got were super fresh. Most of them didn't smush while they were being cooked, so they're still like whole blueberries. And so then you get that like blueberry pop in your mouth when you eat it, and it's so good. Probably one of the messier things to eat in your car though. What are you crying about? Are you ready for your walk? You wanna go for a walk? Yeah? You wanna go for a walk? Dad's going golfing, so it's just me and you today, okay? You gonna be a good boy? You're gonna be good for me? Come here. I just had a quick bite to eat, like super quick. I just had a little bit of leftover salad from last night's dinner. And now we're gonna go on our walk. We normally would wait for Zachary to get home because I just feel safer walking with him with me. But he's going golfing after work today, so by the time he gets home it'll be dark, and I really don't like walking in the dark. So we're just gonna go now. Just the 2 of us. Huh. Oh, you're a good boy. I hear ya. Come here. Oh, good boy. Sit down. Good boy. No, 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 no. Come here. Oh my goodness. Okay. You guys, the time is now. We went on our walk. We did 30 minutes, which was really good. We're trying to get up to an hour, but Spike is a little out of shape. But we're home. We rested for like 10 minutes. And now I'm going to ride this new bike. We bought this for Zachary mostly, but obviously I can use it if I desire to. So I'm gonna use it for the first time today, and I'm going to turn on the TV. I don't know if you can tell where I'm at in the house, but the bike is here and then the TV is over there, and I'm going to find, I already found one on my phone, but I'm gonna put it on the TV. It's like a 20-minute hip hop at home bike ride. I've always had these like fantasies of going to like bike classes, like Soul Cycle and stuff like that. Some kind of cycling class has always sounded so fun to me, but I've just never gone because I didn't want to be like the beginner in the class. Anyways, now that we have a bike at home, I kind of want to try it out and see if it's something that I am really into. I try to do 20 minutes of some kind of muscle building every day because I count walking the dog as my like 30-minute cardio. So for muscle building, I try to just do like 2 different 10-minute at-home workouts. Oh, we're out of focus. But I think we can count cycling as building muscle too, right? I mean, it's mostly cardio, but you gain some muscle when you are on the bike as well. So we're gonna do the 20-minute beginner spin class hip hop ride. I was just watching a TikTok and it was like a super old like hip hop funky song, and it just got me in the mood to work out to something fun like that. That was fun. I had a great time, although I discovered this bike is not exactly the kind of bike that suffices for soul cycle style rides. It sits up, I don't know how to explain it. I guess what I'm trying to say is the seat is really close to the base and I need it like stretched out further, but ours does not have adjustments there. Like, oh, I'm lying, it does. Okay, well, for next time, no wait, that would make it smaller. Yeah, wait. Okay, yeah, so, okay, back to what I was saying. Yeah, it's not stretched out this way far enough. So I was very much struggling because they do a lot of like leaning down and then standing up. But because of where everything's placed, like my knees were hitting this when I was trying to do like the running spurts. And so it was fun, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this regularly. I would need a more proper bike, but overall I do feel good. I'm glad I still did that even though it wasn't perfect. I feel refreshed and glad that I did that. It's been a long time since I've done like a full cardio session because like I said, all my cardio has just been walking the dog, and that only gets you so far. All right, you guys, it's 4:30. Zachary's still out at the golf range, so I'm kind of getting dinner handled. I also just prepped Zachary's turkey bacon. I do this maybe once every 2 weeks for him, so he just has the whole pack to snack on. So that has been done. And now I'm prepping some chicken thighs because I'm gonna be making a lemon kale chicken soup and I need to do the chicken for it. So I found this recipe. It's gonna be in the Instant Pot because I'm hoping that that's just quick. I'm really hungry already, so the quicker the better. But I'm just gonna rub them with the seasoning and throw them in the pot. Just seasoning with salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and garlic powder. Voiceover time, you guys. So I'm seasoning the chicken thighs on the front and back, just patting that in. And then, like I said, we're cooking it in the Instant Pot. So I'm turning that on to the saute option, throwing in some olive oil, and then I'm throwing the chicken thighs in there and I'm searing them for like 3 to 4 minutes on each side. I kind of just kept an eye on it. So flipped it after those first 4 minutes were up. I'm just thinking about this meal and wishing I could have it again right now. It's so good. So once I had those in there for 4 minutes on each side, I added in some vegetable broth. You could use chicken, whatever kind of broth you want, and then set it to the pressure cook on high for 10 minutes. So while that was cooking, I got to work on all of the other ingredients. This is everything you'll need. I have the recipe down in the description in case you want to copy it so you can make this at home too. But I started by cutting up my celery, yum, And then I moved on to the onion. I also did about 5 cloves of garlic, but I forgot to show that part. And then I'm getting out the kale. This recipe calls for so much kale. It seems absurd, I know, but trust me, it's not too much once it cooks down. Oh, it's so good. I love a good leafy green. So I chopped these up and then put them in the salad spinner to clean and rinse them thoroughly. I have this weird fear of like bad lettuce and greens, so I do a really good job of cleaning them up. And then by this point, the chicken thighs had been done cooking, so I pulled them out and I just shredded them up super quick, and then got right back into the Instant Pot with some more olive oil to start the veggies. So I threw in the celery, the onion, the garlic, and cooked that down for a few minutes. And once those had softened, I threw in the chicken and the zest of an entire lemon. I know it sounds like a lot, but I promise it's so good. Mix that together. Oh, and the kale. My camera died, so also the kale. Let that wilt down, and then I added the juice of a whole lemon. Then we added a bunch more broth. Oh yeah, and balsamic vinegar. I just eyeballed this. I just did 2 capfuls. And then added the broth. I believe the recipe calls for 5 cups. I started out by measuring, and then I decided I'm gonna just eyeball this. So I just threw in as much as looked good to me, put the lid on, and let that cook for about 30 minutes just on the slow cooker mode, and then it was ready to go. You guys, this meal is so good. I topped it off with some Pecorino Romano cheese, which is basically a Parmesan cheese, but it's made from sheep's milk. And that was my meal, you guys. And then it was time to clean up the kitchen.
We touch, we break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. Well, we fell apart just in time. You say at least it was worth the try.
We're coming up to the end of the evening, and I've officially made today a self-care night. Zachary went up to play with the boys, so I thought I would take advantage of the alone time. Dinner was so delicious. I feel nourished, full, happy. So next I want to take a bath, do a face mask, all of that good stuff, read. So I was just going to prep for that and that I would share. I have a candle burning, you saw that. Normally on self-care bath nights, I would pour myself a glass of wine, but I'm not really feeling the wine tonight. I'm feeling a little dehydrated, so I'm gonna stick with water today, but I am still going to make my special dessert treat. I make this every night practically. I miss some nights, but this is almost like a daily thing. I'm gonna make it now for you and share it with you. If you can hear that noise in the back, that's the electric kettle, because I'm heating up boiling water to go into my bath. So I take this little guy and I rotate back and forth between pecans and walnuts. Although pecans are definitely my #1 favorite, I wish I could have them every night, but doctor says I have to alternate between everything. I just take like a scoop. And then I take my Theo organic dark chocolate. The darker the chocolate, the better. I promise you will get used to the bitterness very quickly if you just give it a chance, I promise. Normally I only do 1 square, but on bath night, I do 2. And all I do is break it up and throw it in there. Okay, so we have our chocolate and our nuts, and then what I like to do to make it melt a little easier and make it creamier is add some of this A2 half and half. It's just half and half, made from specific cows. I won't get into it, but it's very interesting if you want to do your own little research. What's wrong? Every time I try to start talking, he starts whining. I don't think you guys understand how excited I am for this bath. If you can hear Zachary yelling, I apologize. I'm just trying to relax, and he loves to yell the most at his game when I'm trying to relax. I already cleansed. Oh my gosh, everyone's being loud. Hey, so I've already cleansed my skin, and I'm going to do a face mask while I'm in here. I have like a million to choose from, but I just chose this one. It's acai berry, nourishing for dewy skin. Then once I'm done with that, I'm going to use this little tool that I have that basically heats up while you rub it on your skin, and it's supposed to help penetrate the skin with the product. I have my iPad here so I can read. I'm about to drop in this CBD bath bomb. It's from Pacific Time. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. This is the Immunity. So it's clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. I have my CBD gummies. My back has been killing me the last couple of days, and I want to get a really good night's sleep tonight. So we're doing all of the CBD things. And then my camera died earlier before I got to show you guys my finished nut chocolate mixture thing. So I poured in some of that A2 milk and I stuck it in the microwave for about 20 seconds and then sprinkled it with salt on top. Most delicious thing you will ever have. Oh, and my water. I added some lemon juice and fresh mint leaves. Definitely had to be in like the top 5 best baths I've ever taken. I am so just relaxed, and I'm especially happy that I did a full hair wash yesterday. So like hair is clean. I just feel so relaxed and good. I finished my book in the bath. I read The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. It was just kind of slow, and I feel like it was kind of just your typical love story, and then there was like an exciting twist at the end which kind of made up for it. Otherwise I probably would have given it 2 stars. I'm about to sit and do my Bible study for the night. I've actually been loving this prayer journal. It just says she is fearless, Proverbs 31:25. So I think it's just like a generic prayer journal, but you can write the date on there, the passage, who the preacher was, the sermon topic, and then your notes, prayer, key verses, key points, stuff like that. I just use it for my daily Bible study. I'm doing the read the Bible in a year thing, and I'm doing it on this app on my phone called She Reads Truth. This is the app, and if you go to the free plans, they have this option called the Bible in a year, and every day it tells you what to read for the day, and you can go through and you can read it on the app, or of course like on your own device or Bible. I like to read it on my own physical Bible so I can highlight and such. So I'm reading from there, and then I do my little journal. And yeah, it's been like a really good night routine. So tonight I'm reading Job 2-4 and James 1. I finished Genesis and John the other day, and I'm just so excited and proud of myself that I've been actually sticking to this time, because there's been so many times I've tried to like read the full Bible, which is difficult on its own because it's not just like a sit down and read kind of book. Like you have to understand and process and look things up and figure out timelines. Like it's not just a fun read, but I'm really proud. I've definitely been sticking to it now longer than ever before, and it's been really fulfilling, and it's opened my eyes to a lot of stuff too. Like I've been a Christian for many years, but I think this past 6 to 8 months has really been a transformation in my faith, and I'm just like digging deeper and excited to learn more. Like every single night when I sit down with my Bible, I am so excited to learn something new. There's that. Since I finished my book, I am gonna start reading this one. I don't know if I'll get to it tonight, but definitely tomorrow I'll start it. It's called The Shack. You've probably heard of it. It's basically like a Christian classic. Like every Christian ever has read it. I've only ever heard people say good things about it in person, but I read the reviews tonight when I went to download it, and there was not really many good reviews, but I know my mom and my grandma love it, and my mom wants me to read it, and she would be so sad if I said I wasn't gonna read it. So I'm gonna give it a try. I do rate all of the books on Goodreads, so you can follow me there, or once I finish a book and start a new one, I leave like a little review on my Instagram story too, so you can follow me there. But I'm gonna read and do my Bible study for tonight, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Sleep tight. Happy Thursday. We're about to go do something fun. By we, I mean me and you. Every Thursday there is a farmer's market held in sort of our general area, and we've been once before, and it was kind of like skimpy, and we didn't really need anything. We just went to look, so we didn't really get anything. We're doing dinner at my parents' tomorrow, and I'm in charge of making cauliflower mashed potatoes. So I want to see if they've got some fresh cauliflower, and then I'm hoping I can find like some chives and maybe some like organic uncured bacon. I think that would be so fun to find there, but I'm gonna walk around and take a look see. But other than that, today has felt like such a waste. It's 1:45 and I've done nothing except slap on a little bit of makeup and throw some curls into my hair. I just sat on the couch for the last literally 2 hours looking for coffee shops in Vegas that serve organic coffee. I don't know why that's such a hard task. There's like nothing to choose from. I know about Aspire because that's where I normally would go, but I'm trying to meet with friends this weekend to get coffee, and I would prefer to go to an organic coffee place. It's not the end of the world, but it is preferred, and I cannot find another place to save my life except in like Henderson, which is a 40-minute drive, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna head out to the farmer's market. They open in 15, so I'm gonna finish eating my muffin here. I think I'm gonna refill my coffee. I don't know what is wrong with me, but the last couple of days I've been craving coffee throughout the entire day. I think I'm gonna make another and take it with me and live out my true farmer's market crunchy girl vibes. Outfit of the day. I have on Zachary's Colorado crew neck and some gray Fabletic leggings, Birkenstocks, my fanny pack from Target, and then the Ray-Ban Sunnies. Good. They didn't have a whole lot. There was like no meat stands, so I just grabbed some cauliflower, green onions, and a yellow onion from an organic farm stand. And that was it. I think I'm still gonna run to Smith's. I'm telling you guys, I live at the grocery store these days, but I think I still wanna run there because I got in my head that I would find some good quality bacon, and now I really wanna put bacon in the mashed cauliflower, so I need to just go do it. Plus I ran out of mustard, which I need anyways. So I have these awesome like keep cold bags since I make so many trips at once. Farmer's market was not all I had hoped it would be, but at least I got to support a local farm and get a couple of things that I needed. So I would call that a win. I'm home. I'm gonna finish out this vlog with a little teensy tiny grocery haul. I ended up at 3 places: Farmer's Market, Smith's, and then Sprouts. I'm gonna show you what I got. Sprouts was the only place that had like good quality, uncured, no sugar added, natural bacon. So I got that there, and then I also wanted to grab some organic cream cheese because my nose is itchy. Because I want to put this on my blueberry muffins that I've already talked about way too much in this vlog alone, but I thought that would be so good for like a breakfast pastry with some cream cheese. So I picked that up. And then from Smith's, I got Dijon mustard organic. Picked up a pasture raised Vital Farms butter. I got the sea salt one this time. I normally get unsalted, but it was just speaking to me, so I got it. And then I got 2 more of my sheep milk yogurt. I really wanted to get the vanilla, but I told you guys about it on Instagram, and now it's gone. And they only have blackberry, so that's fun. And then the farmer's market, I picked up some green onion. These are so fresh. They smell so delicious. A little baby yellow onion. You can never have too much onion laying around, so I was like, I'm gonna buy one. Oh well. And then 2 gorgeous heads of cauliflower. This one is massive. I probably could have gotten away with the one, but like, you can never have too much mashed potatoes. And I'm making cauli mashed potatoes, so we're just gonna have an extra big batch, especially now that I have extra butter, I have onion, I have green onion, and I have bacon. Yeah, we are doing it up big. I'm so excited. I'm gonna end off the vlog here. It's been a long one, but it's been a fun one in my opinion. I hope you thought it was fun too. But thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.
We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. But we fell apart.